Today, I'm going to decide who I think is the better player out of the 2023 NFL draft between what could be the two best edge rushers out of the draft, Tyree Wilson
Young Donovan Smith. Here comes the blitz. Big time.
and Myles Murphy.
For La Tech. McNeil to step up, pressure from behind. He's going to be dragged down by the Tigers.
Let's start things off with Tyree Wilson. Real quick, if you like my content, maybe consider subscribing. We are less than 50 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. The support on the channel recently has been beyond reasoning, so thank you so much for your support. Now let's get back to the video. Tyree Wilson is 6'7", 275 pounds. He's got the formula of a lot of previous consensus first-round pick edge rushers, really big and really long. But what separates Wilson from the rest of the big guys who can rush the quarterback is he is explosive and super athletic. He is elite at getting super low and using his freakish strength to get up into a tackle's pads and leaving them on the back foot. His speed is key in his play too, as he uses it, especially lined up on the outside in a 3-4, to build up momentum and get downhill on defenders where his strength becomes unguardable. He's very good at securing the tackle as well and hardly ever misses his tackles. He is also elite at splitting doubles because of his strength and reach, which makes him a really good 5-tech player. And a guy this big being able to use his length, have a great change of direction, and being incredibly strong with the ability to learn and develop most of the time translates to the NFL. Now let's talk about Myles Murphy. Murphy is 6'5", 275 pounds. In a similar sense to Tyree Wilson, like with most of the edge rushers in this class, he is really big, really strong, and has a long reach, though not to the caliber that Wilson can extend his arms. Myles Murphy is super fast. He ran a 4.51 at his pro day, and he uses his speed to translate into his strength getting downhill. He also uses his speed and strength to blow up players behind the line when it comes to what he is best at in his game, which is him as a run stopper. Seriously, this guy is a sick run stopper. While he is not as bendy as you'd like him to be, he is elite in using his one-arm technique in his pass rush, basically his version of a bull rush, and especially lined up on the edge where he gets into the pads with one arm while using the other to extend his long reach or go into his counter move, whether that is a chop, switching a shove arm, or a swim move to get to the quarterback. Now let's talk about the difference between the two. As most people who have watched both these guys' film, they're one-sided, if you will. They are predominantly bull rushers with very high ceilings and super raw. But I think Tyree Wilson has the better potential, considering we've seen him try to develop more of a plan in his pass rush in college. Not very often, but he has used moves like a swim, like a spin, like a hesitation, whereas Murphy struggles to beat his defenders one-on-one without using his go-to one-arm bull rush. Wilson also has the longer reach, which is crucial in the NFL for edge players. However, Wilson hasn't shown often that he is consistent enough to play as an edge rusher the way he plays. He's more fit as a 5-tech player, which is tough considering you'd want more out of a player like that. Murphy has the speed and the power to play edge if he can develop the moveset to go alongside that. Both of these guys will benefit greatly from the help of defensive line coaches for sure. You also worry about Wilson's injury considering it was a pretty serious injury, but it's still a minor detail in the player himself since he was able to recover pretty smoothly from it. With all this said, the player I would take is Tyree Wilson. I think Myles Murphy was great value for the Bengals where they drafted him and is a great fit for them as a rotational third down run stopper and a potential starter. But Tyree Wilson has the potential to be a rookie of the year candidate, and in his sophomore year in the NFL could be one of the better edge threats in the league. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.